to sweat the blood of time, my motivation. I work too hard too long and not be in the conversation. My team been up, way up, ain't nothing less than domination. I got the game and say with lock and key and combination. Keep it gold and high sight, don't focus on what's hindsight. Sleeping on me, tell them night night, it's my time in a bright light. Don't ever pay no mind and keep it pushing, don't ever give them a sound. They will love you when you shine it, but they wanna talk about you when you down. Motivation, all the hating that they doing, that shit motivation. Staying winning, nothing less, ain't no consolation. Used to tell me that I couldn't, that's my motivation. Yeah, my motivation, motivation. All this money on my mind, that's my motivation. You be talking, but you not up in the conversation. They all wanting me to stop, that's my motivation. Yeah, my motivation. Yeah, bad time that I came through when I got one for the boy. Hey, now I'm finna ball out, step back, shoot for the score. Hey, if I had a penny for everyone doubting me, I'll make $1 million a month off a salary. Picture me rolling, go look at the gallery. I've been eating now, look at the calories. No, I've been out up on the road, trying to make it to my goals. Had a lot of friends in the past when they quit on me, had a fold. I remember being told, son, don't ever say it's so. For the girls, for the cars, for the fame, for the riches, for the gold. Yeah, I've been chasing material things, I've been chasing my dreams. Stay close to the team, I don't ever need no reason to leave. Heard the birds in the trees, telling me shit is a breeze. As you can see, I do it with ease, wanna make it them believe. Bad time that I came through when I got one for the boy. Hey, now I'm finna ball out, step back, shoot for the score. Hey, one time for the one time, off rebound, I reground. In the meantime, I stack up, this win my reward. Motivation, all the hating that they doing, that shit motivation. Staying winning, nothing less, ain't no consolation. Used to tell me that I couldn't, that's my motivation. Yeah, my motivation, motivation. All this money on my mind, that's my motivation. You be talking, but you not up in the conversation. They all wanting me to stop, that's my motivation.
Yeah, look at that. All the belts, mighty. In the ring, I swing left, right, man said get ping. Portrait a ting, no what ping we bring when right, some body shots fling. Ding ding, step in the ring, I swing left, right, man said get ping. Portrait a ting, no what ping we bring when right, some body shots fling. Ding ding, step in the ring, I swing left, right, man said get ping. Portrait a ting, no what ping we bring when right, some body shots fling. Uppercut, fling, right up, fling. Portrait a ting, send man over the ropes. Man try come for the belt, but I punch together, so ended all of your hopes. Now all of your bros are stood on the sideline, head in the hand shot, joke of the show. But then keep those hands up, swing for the fences. All you're going on, Paul, if it's sure. How much do you wanna be the champ? How much do you wanna please the fans? How much do you wanna be the king? And how much do you wanna feed your camp? How much do you wanna see people chant? Swing like you ain't got a thing to lose. It's the ESPC, beat them neatly. Titles never ever in dispute. Ding ding, step in the ring and swing left, right, man said get ping. Can't try a ting, no but ping. We bring when right, somebody shots fling. Ding ding, step in the ring and swing left, right, man said get ping. Can't try a ting, no but ping. We bring when right, somebody shots fling. I came from the 7 Hills, city of steel, home of the village and brilliant meals. Can't take man for a pudding, take man to Ingles. Barry have a kid on his heels. In the ring it's gritty and real. Braveheart man put a kid on his shield. Act daft man put a kid on his. Been back from when I was swinging on field. Left up, give it with a whiplash. Not gonna work with a sit back. Man wanna show but over the top, send him over the ropes like Prince Lass. Send a man through ropes like Hopkins. Go mad like Mike when they lost it. I'm trying to be the best like money. Most guys don't know about boxing. Ding ding, step in the ring and swing left, right, man said get ping. Can't try a ting, no but ping. We bring when right, somebody shots fling. Ding ding, step in the ring and swing left, right, man said get ping. Can't try a ting, no but ping. We bring when right, somebody shots fling. I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with a squad get scolded. War with the Lord, not an omen. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn. Yo, I can't stand these rap boys, feel to eliminate all. I'm trying to raise this stack, boy, so tall that it might fall. Top striker, man, I lick off the goal, so anything I set, I achieve and more. Soon bring the man them on some kind of tour. Enough liquor bottles in my rider report. I don't know why they would step to the team, and I'll send man airborne like fly beat. Come like this as some sci-fi scene when I lace this magic on these type of beats. I don't wanna hear no talk from a dweeb. You don't respect me if you don't pay my fees. If you don't respect me, then please better back out the way of this heat. I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with the squad get scolded. Walk with the Lord, not an omen, still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees, you'd think that it's autumn. I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with the squad get scolded. Walk with the Lord, not an omen, still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees, you'd think that it's autumn. Yo, step to the place where my J's are with all nine and I'm on a mad one. I don't want no attention from that gal if she ain't a bad one. Man try tell me the 3-5 come too stinky, it's Cali that packs from. And if I go broke, N95s and night gloves slapped on. Soon put Chef on the map, son, don't pop with too many brothers, they cap enough. Dog, I don't care about the past, that bad in the present and you can get wrapped up. I don't deal with pests, man got no fertilizer for them. Go on then run up your mouth yet again, Joe get sent all the way up like Rem. Nah, that ain't the flexo. I got cheers on my feet, they're retro. They can act like they got bars, I got bars in my name like Esco. And I'll slap them off like Crespo. Go dish out the news like Metro. And it's punks know that I don't tech joke. In person they reject smoke. I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with the squad get scolded. Walk with the Lord, not an omen, still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees, you'd think that it's autumn. I don't know what they thought this was, but
We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was gonna miss this.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Terrence Bud Crawford. He can fight both southpaw and orthodox. 5 foot 8 inches tall with a 74-inch reach. And he'll be taking on the legend himself, Terrence Bud Crawford, perhaps the pound-for-pound king. 5 foot 8 inches tall with a 74-inch reach.
We'll be talking about this fight for years to come. This is one of those classic fights that everybody wants to see.
And here he is in the flesh, Terrence Bud Crawford, the undisputed lightweight champion of the world. He also can crack at welterweight, one of the best to ever do it. Terrence Bud Crawford, one of the pound-for-pound best in the world, fighting out of Nebraska, USA, one of the greatest of all time.
You can hardly hear yourself speak. The fans are going mad for this.
And now for the official introductions. We turn it over to the world-renowned Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Omaha, Nebraska, here is an acclaimed 3-division champion of the world, Terrence Bud Crawford. Hiding out of the blue corner, from Omaha, Nebraska, here is an acclaimed 3-division champion of the world, Terrence Bud Crawford.
Under the bright lights here for this one, really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight.
So we've seen the stats, we've seen the history, we've seen the walk, we've seen the crowd. Now, all what's left is for the first bell to go. That's all we need now, because the build-up is getting ridiculous.
These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. Neither fighter willing to slow down. Why sit in the pocket when your punches are this slow? Offensive display. Crawford may be ready to go down. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now. What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. Every seat has been taken for tonight's match.
Situations like this tournament will either make or break a fighter, because the expectation from the thousands of people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything, can break a man or make a man.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Catch and shoot. Crawford's legs are all over the place. I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least. I'd like to see this fighter protect themselves a little better. On the right, despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as a fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight.
Here we go for round two. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. Nice counter. Both men step back for just a moment. And a counter left. The counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight. A counter punch is smart.
Counter punch. Neither man really defending themselves. Nice counter shot. Gotta let your hands go. Crawford in trouble. Trying to just weather this tornado coming at him. Looks like they've shaken it off. Perfect counter shot. Good counter punch. He parries away that left hook. They have no respect for each other's punching power. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Well, we know you've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight.
Let's get it started in round three. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. Left counter scores. Great counter right hand there. This counter puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
You're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching you every move, every trick.
He misses with that jab. That's a scoring left hand. Ladies and gentlemen, a knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
A knockout victory? That's not a knockout victory. That is somebody saying, I'm here, I've arrived. Try that again, it will happen all over again.
Here we are, getting ready for this showdown between these two fighters. Should be a good one. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
It's time for our tale of the tape. These two have certainly talked the talk. Now they've got to walk the walk.
This is one of those places where if you can fight, if you know you can fight, you don't need a crowd, you don't need anything apart from that opponent in the opposite corner.
Good luck.
Here we go, round one. Who's going to land the first big shot? He threw the hook, didn't land. There's a counter shot. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. Counter right. You're not going to see a lot of finesse and skills from this guy. He wants to bury his forehead in your chest and pound away.
Oh man, you've got Swarm in your face. You've got to try and push him off, make him go into the rope. You've got to sometimes fight fire with fire. Hit him low on the blind side.
This is not the way he wanted this fight to start. Let's see if he can get out of trouble. Trying to answer back. I don't believe what we're seeing here. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
This has been a very competitive round between these two. Are we witnessing one of the all-time greats go down? Looks like they've shaken it off. Marciano was supposed to be the one knocking this guy out. How did they survive that? Are we about to witness history? The great Rocky... Oh, do you believe this? Rocky Marciano is down!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
I love the response though. Got back up, took a deep breath, thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
And there's the bell for round two. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. You know in the corner now, they're saying, when you get out there jumping him, do not give him chance to breathe. Bully him, throw him, push him down, punch him in the back. Keep letting the shots go because you know they're on shaky leg. They're a gnat's ear away from getting stopped.
Great counter right hand there. Good counter punching for both these athletes. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. He fails to score with that left hook. You're not going to see a lot of finesse and skills from this guy. He wants to bury his forehead in your chest and pound away.
You find the Swarmer, you've got to protect everything. The body with the elbows, the head with the forearm. You've got to try and push them off balance because they will just stay in your face.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift. He got out of the way of that right hook. Lands with the right counter. He parries away that. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. That left counter was perfectly timed. Nice counter. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Wow, it was like two different leagues.
Getting your timing already. The right hand's beautiful. That's it. Stop just look at him. He's absolutely knackered, mate. He's knackered. Great work. He's fight. Don't let him get that confidence. He's gonna be stressing about his gas tank now. Keep whacking.
Time winding down as we get set for another round. Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are done. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Positives and negatives in the heavyweight division are the same. You can win the fight with one punch, and you can lose the fight in one punch.
I've seen it so many times. One punch changes everything. I've seen guys winning hands down. They decide to showboat and show off them. Blam! It's over. So they've got to stay sharp. One punch changes everything.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Timing beats speed, speed beats power. Good counter punching.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
At some point, the corner may have to... So there you have it. It is official now, and that is not the way anyone wanted this fight to end.
No complaints there at all. The crowd agree. I agree. The ref knew exactly what he was doing. So you know what? Great shout. I look forward to fight number 2.
There ain't no room. Only one number one, there ain't room for two. There ain't no room. I am the one. Top 2 but not number 2. There ain't no room. Boom. Came in, cleaned up without a broom. There ain't no room. Still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Straight in, more pain, so more gaining. Yeah, I came in, guns blazing. At Raven, you get weighed in. Been training, sick of waiting.
I'm Todd Grisham. The crowd cannot wait to witness this one. We're live at the CompuBox Academy. Alongside me, English fighting legend Johnny Nelson.
It's action night.
It's time now for our tale of the tape. Sugar Ray Leonard weighed in at a fit and trim 145 pounds. He's got that 70.5-inch reach. And he'll be facing Sergio Maravilla Martinez. He's 5 foot 10 inches tall with a 72.8-inch reach.
Talk about hot seats in the house. I am so lucky to be sat where I am watching this fight live. I can tell my grandkids about this.
Sugar Ray Leonard, one of the greatest all-time, won world titles in 5 weight classes, and he fights out of Wilmington, North Carolina. The marvel, Sergio Martinez. This future Hall of Famer who fights out of Buenos Aires.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, presenting one of the all-time greats, the Hall of Fame legend of boxing, a 5-division champion of the world, introducing Sugar Ray Leonard. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Buenos Aires, Argentina, here is a unified and sensational middleweight champion of the world, introducing Sergio Maravilla Martinez.
What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this showdown.
I'm so giddy, so excited. The anticipation is second to none. Let's get it on.
And what I say you must obey. Good luck.
We're expecting an all-out offensive display. He fails to score with that left hook. Hook punch scores. And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
Can you imagine walking into this tug, walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name? You can't even hear your cornerman whisper in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about it.
Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight is saying, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two. Sugar Ray's in trouble. We've avoided catastrophe there. Both men step back for just a moment. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
Dominance, without a doubt, make it look so easy.
Here we go, it's round 2. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. defense here at all. Good counter punching. Through the hook, didn't land. That left counter punch will score. This counter puncher is going to wait for you to move first and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Both men step back for just a moment. He misses with that jab. Perfect counter shot. Got out of the way that right hook. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Well, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather. Right back into the action. That bell rings and we start the third. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't come on in. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses of combat.
Counter left hand there. A lot of people love watching fighters in this weight class because they've got the speed and they got the power.
Look back in the history books, some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there, these guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. It hurts, and you can imagine that being you. They're the size of an average man.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Nice punch.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have.
Maravilla in some trouble here. Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged. And this with that jab. Left scores. Nice exchange here from both men. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Great counter right hand there. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here. Back at it in round 4. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going. talk about a fighter having power, don't just look at the head punches they throw. Look at the body shots. That could be the real difference.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
He misses with that jab. Left counter was perfectly timed. They're both trying for a knockout. You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in the fight. You've got to relax.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Punch, counter punch. He misses with that jab. Sugar Ray Leonard dazed. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set for another round. Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the fifth. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Perfect counter lands. Nice power in those punches. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way.
Totally impressed. You know what? You got skill. You got... Oh, my goodness. I admire these guys.
Both men step back for just a moment. Nice offensive display, landing that. Sergio Martinez is dazed. Now they're right back into the fray. Exchange here from both. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Sergio, the Argentine, Martinez is down.
1, 2, 3, 4.
next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
Can make or break a fighter.
The referee calling for seconds out. Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather. Let's start the sixth. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a knockdown. You know in the corner now they're saying when you get out there, jump on him. Do not give him chance to breathe. Bully him, throw him, push him down, punch him in the back. Keep letting the shots go because you know they want to shake your leg. And that's him away from getting stopped.
We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
Sometimes when you get nervous, someone that's so powerful, you start thinking, you've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little faggot, pickpocket them.
That left hook doesn't find its target. And they figure out the combination to this sink. Either man really defending themselves.
I've seen that happen so many times. Don't take things for granted.
The old adage is no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's why the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
Beautiful counter shot. Nice counter. Oh, and that one really got Martinez good. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Sugar Ray's in trouble. Until it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
If you put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Here we go, it's round 7. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. You know in the corner now they're saying when you get out there, jump on him. Do not give him chance to breathe. Bully him, throw him, push him down, punch him in the back. Keep letting the shots go because you know they want to shake your leg. And that's him away from getting stopped.
Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round. They exchange punches. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Beautiful counter punch. Nothing but air on that hook. Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down. This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one. Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged. Nice counter shot. Martinez forced to step back. He's on wobbly legs. It appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure. Vila in some trouble here. That knockdown is going to be, we just saw it.
To make or break a fighter.
And they're back at it again here in round 8. Couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming up? He's getting everything full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you want.
Can he close the show? No, we don't see a knockdown. Left hook just missed. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. That counter shot lands. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I go in the ring with fights like that, and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what?
Can he do it? What a massive upset this would be. How are they still standing? Off the charts action from both of these fighters. Counter-punching from both these fighters. Martinez forced to step back. He's on wobbly legs. Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on. Vila in some trouble here. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. This is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
He's a knockout without a doubt. He needs to go out there and...
There's the belt round now. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations you've just been hurt. You've got to go out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight. Your fight.
Oh, that one really got Martinez good. He's trying to fight his way back into this. I don't know what his game plan is, or if he's even got one. I thought we were going to see the finish there. Left counter score. Nice counter. How did they not go down? Nice job landing that left counter punch. Good counter punch. Just misses with that jab. Nice counter shot. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Martinez is dazed. How is this fight still continuing? A huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath, thought, right, push it up, get on with the job.
This is the 10th. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hold somebody. He's got to bluff him.
There's a counter shot. Hook just can't find the target. Counter left. Either man really defending themselves. Catch and shoot. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off the tech and everything around that. Work the body, use tactics sometimes to sort of actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Lands stumbling around on Bambi legs. He's got to get back into the fight. Didn't wait long. Sugar Ray Leonard dazed. It's now or never. The clock is ticking. This is his big chance. He almost saw a knockout a second ago, and now they're going toe-to-toe. Nice counter punch. Very competitive. Start 11. Let's see if they have a plan B after the last round. They have 1 minute to. And now going for the finish. Looks like they're out of trouble. He closed the show. And now it looks like he's going up for the finish here. His opponent with his guard up. And it appears they weathered, and the referee taking a good look at him. It's onward and upward after another knockout win here.
What a shot! What a shot! You see shots like that in the gym. At least for once, this is on TV. Thousands around the world saw that shot. They probably even heard it.